Welcome to The Sweep, where we share the latest updates in the automotive industry. In this episode, we will talk about Toyota Gazoo Racing's plan to reissue important engine components for the fabled 4AGE engine. These are fitted on the AE86 Sprinter Trueno and Corolla Levin models. So, let's get into it. The 5th generation Toyota Corolla, or E82 fans, rode on a practical front-wheel drive platform. However, the Japanese carmaker wanted to make a performance model out of that line. It took the front-engine, rear-wheel drive configuration from the older E70 and made the AE86, a special model that comes in coupe and liftback versions. It was the E80's performance model. It was light, had a near 50-50 weight distribution, and was equipped with an equally legendary engine under the hood. That engine is a 4AGE, a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine with 16 valves and dual overhead camshafts. The engine would happily rev up to its red line of 7,600 RPM while producing 112 horsepower and 137 Nm of torque in the process. This very popular engine was co-developed by Toyota and fellow Japanese company Yamaha Motor Corporation. Yamaha was responsible for developing the cylinder head, which had a wide valve angle of 50 degrees, primed for making loads of power. The first versions of the 4AGE were called the Big Port because the intake ports had a large cross-sectional area. While this helped the engine make loads of power at high revs, this is also notorious for not having low-end grunt. And so, Toyota employed its TVIS, or Toyota Variable Induction System. This helped the engine continue to make huge power at high rev ranges while keeping its good low-end grunt. It became a popular choice for Group A and Group N racing, particularly in rallying and circuit races. So much so that teams continued racing AE86s even after it was discontinued. The success of the car in the motorsports world made it a fan favorite. Then, the animated movie Initial D happened. This combined the anime with top Japanese cars such as the Nissan Silvia and Skyline GTR, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, the Subaru Impreza, the Honda Civic, the Mazda RX-7, and of course, lead character Takumi Fujiwara's Toyota AE86. The movie is so influential that it further drove interest in the AE86. Toyotas are easy to work on because parts are basically everywhere. However, many of those available are just replacements and not made by the Japanese car maker itself. But special cars like the AE86 need original parts. And thanks to Toyota Gazoo Racing's Heritage Parts program, various original braking, steering, suspension, drivetrain, and electrical components for the AE86 are now available for hobbyists. But those restoring AE86s have been yearning to get original engine components in the GR Heritage Parts catalog. Thankfully, Toyota listened. Last September 10, Toyota Gazoo Racing announced its plans to reproduce 2 engine parts for the 4AGE. First, let's talk about the cylinder head subassembly. It has combustion chambers further machined to lessen the untouched cast surface area. This helps reduce differences because of compression ratio variances. The intake ports receive a special coating that lessens pre-polishing surface irregularities. Cam cup knock pins that weren't heavily used before were added to make assembling the engine better. Heeding to customer requests, Toyota made the walls of the assembly's intake and exhaust port sticker for added durability. Next is the cylinder block subassembly, which features modernly honed cylinder bores that increase machining precision. High rigidity cast iron was used for it, and its crank-cap structure was modified based on simulations. These also have bosses and ribs to allow for transverse mounting, so rebuilt engines can be used not just for AE86s, but also for other models, including front-wheel drive applications. Toyota will start selling these parts through the GR Heritage Parts website beginning May 2026. Fittingly, Toyota will showcase an AE86 with these parts at the upcoming Initial D 30th Anniversary event. Happening at the Fuji Speedway on September 13 and 14, customers can pre-order these two engine components. So AE86, or specifically for AGE fans, here's your chance to score original cylinder head and cylinder block sub-assemblies for your car. Just head on to www.toyotagazooracing.com/gr/heritage to order yours now. That's it for this episode. If you enjoyed this content and want to stay updated on the latest in the automotive industry, please like and share this video, and consider subscribing to the Red Spots YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one.